Our next collaboration, it's all about Brazil and Brazilian food. So that means, please, as always, go into the video description and see all my wonderful cooking colleagues around the world with their videos about Brazilian food, and make sure that you visit them too and support them as you might support me with a like, with a comment, and of course also if you want to with a subscription to our channel. Thank you very much for that. So my contribution today is a GALINHADA. It's kind of paella or even rather than jambalaya. You probably know it's a Creolean food. So I am doing a GALINHADA. I have to make a few notes how I was approaching this dish. First of all, in the original way, they are mostly using chicken legs, chicken thicks and so on as a whole. I decided to take chicken legs boneless, skin on. The second thing, you have to marinate the chicken meat. If you do not marinate it, it's not GALINHADA. So keep this in mind when you watch my cooking process later in this video. The second thing, mostly the recipes are asking for simple long corn white rice. I decided to have a mixture of wild and natural rice, because I think it makes such a dish much more deeper, more flavorful and tasty and so on, and gives the overall dish a better experience in my opinion. And yeah, so and the third thing, of course, you can vary things. The second component is in Brasilia a kind of fresh sausage in direction of salsicha and so on. But you can also choose chorizo as I did. So you already now are invited to vary this recipe, matching your personal wishes and flavors. And yeah, so let's go into the video and have fun to watch it, and we will see us in a few minutes again. Okay, let's go. So this is these are the boneless skin on chicken legs, and I sliced them in quite big pieces. As you can see, and put it in a bowl, because after that we will prepare the marinade. That's what you see here. It's all about garlic, 2 or 3 pieces of onion, a little bit chives and coriander, and actually I want to put also fresh parsley in it, but I had to take it dry. Then the powder you have seen, that was turmeric, then a little bit of rice vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, then salt and pepper. The humidity is to make it a little bit soft and creamy and so on. And now you just marinate a sauce out of that, and this is already so good smelling, and you can imagine how that will give all the flavor to the meat. So now you mix this very good up with the meat. And then you have to cover it that it won't dry out, and put it in the fridge for at least 2 or 3 hours. You can make it overnight, but this has to marinate quite a time to give the marinade the opportunity to get into the meat. This rice I mentioned in the pre-speech. It's a mixture of wild and natural rice. This is canned tomatoes. This is veggie stock, 400 milliliters, and then, as you can see, carrot, celery. This is chorizo I'm showing in the camera, and now we prepare all this and slice it down. So the chorizo is cut into such pieces, and the vegetables, it's a kind of brunoise, so in small pieces, and it should be evenly made, that all fits together. Yeah, so the preparation is done. Now you choose a pot of the right size for the dish you will prepare, and the chorizo don't need additional oil to get sizzled in the beginning, because from the sausage there comes out fat and gives already the dish a lot of flavor out of this, because it will kept into the pan. The pot. So when the chorizo is ready, you just take it out, and then I have put a little bit of additional olive oil because it was too dry, and now in 2 rows I sizzle the meat with the marinade on. And therefore you also have to look that nothing will burn, and that what sticks on the ground of the pan, that we will scratch after when we put all the stock and the tomato on. You will see this. So this is the second round for the meat. Just give it a little bit that it gets a little bit brown and so on. It's nothing about cooking it through, because that will be done when we add all the humidity. So now you put the veggie on, and when this is ready, then it comes to add all the other stuff. The white wine I put into this bowl where the marinade was in, to take all the rest of the marinade also out of this bowl and put it into the pot. And then I try to scratch all the flavor what's on the bottom of the pot, to scratch it into the sauce. Then you put the stock, you put tomatoes, and a little bit salt and pepper, because remember in the marinade was also salt and pepper, so be careful not to over spice it. And then you add the meat back, the chorizo and the and chicken, the rice into it, and the all over humidity should be round about twice as much as you add rice. So, and then you just let it simmer. It doesn't have to cook very strongly, and after round about 45 minutes it's ready, because the wild and natural rice needs a little bit longer than a normal long corn rice. And look at this dish. It's unbelievably full of flavor. It looks nice, in my opinion. It's juicy, and put a piece of bread of your choice with it, or something else, and look at this. It's beautiful. So cook it yourself. Thanks for watching, and happy cooking. So this is it. GALINHADA, my way. I hope you enjoyed the video, and feel free to ask me questions about this dish in the comments. And I strongly recommend to cook this dish yourself. You will love it. It's a wonderful dish. I will not close this video without mentioning again, this is a collaboration all over the world with wonderful cooking colleagues, so please think about and don't forget to go into the video description to see all the links to the other channels and their videos they are sharing today in this Brazil collaboration this month. And yeah, so happy cooking and have a nice day.